Halloween special. Viewer discretion advised.
Yo, watch it! Carolina and Company Live! With your hosts,
Amanda Sellers.
Cecil Chandler. And now for our glorifying Halloween special. Cecil, maybe I can add you to my collection of bobbleheads.
Hey guys, happy Halloween.
Yes.
Clark?
Who am I?
Clark?
Clark Kent.
Is that you?
Superman.
That's
I know.
right.
I'm a Superman, and you're Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Linda
that's right.
Carter's daughter. You have to be.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Beautiful, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Hey.
Awesome.
Boy, that woman screams every time on that Halloween opening, and she scares me.
Every single time.
She's scared of Superman.
But she's not scared. She probably should be.
Yes,
That's right, absolutely. We have an awesome show lined up for today. Lots of really cool things. It is a Halloween special, and of course, we're celebrating right here. And guess what? We've even got candy up there in case he gets hungry.
We're going to tell you the top 5 candies, scary movies, all kind of fun stuff today.
That's right. But first, let's check out our weather.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.
Happy Halloween all. After a bit of a cold start to the day still across our area, we're going to see temperatures warm this afternoon to about 10 degrees or so warmer than yesterday. Low 70s everywhere with plenty of sunshine. So dare I say a spooktacular Halloween afternoon. And we're going to notice a gradual warming trend over the coming days, which means tonight will not be as cold as last night, which wasn't as cold as the night before. Temperatures right around 5 o'clock near 70 degrees, mid 50s by 10 o'clock, whether you're heading home from trick-or-treating or maybe you're heading out to go out and about on the town. But be aware, if you're staying out till Wednesday morning, it is still going to be a bit cooler than normal for around this time of the year. But I hope you're having a great time by the time the sun goes down, just like Frankenstein here on our Tuesday. As we head through later in the week, this is why we're starting to see this gradual warming trend. Our jet stream starts to lift northward, and as it does, high pressure will build back in across the area. Wind will turn a little bit more out of the south, and so that will allow for a little more warmth across our region. That's into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but as we head through Sunday and Monday of next week, of course, there's still some long-range models we're keeping an eye on. It looks like our next cold front could start to try to dig across portions of the northern United States. If it could make it all the way to our area, maybe over the next 10 days, we could see a pretty significant cool down again, maybe a little bit of rain, but for the most part, over the next 7 days, we are very, very dry. In the tropics, of course, hurricane season lasts until the end of November. We still have about a month. There's a 20% chance of development for this area of low pressure out in the central Atlantic, but doesn't look to really have a good chance of forming at all. And of course, it's no threat to us here in the Eastern Carolinas. So what you need to be concerned about this week is having a great Halloween, of course, and then getting ready for a bit of a warm up if you like the warmer air. Upper 70s by Friday and Saturday. Saturday night, it's time to set those clocks back an hour. You'll be able to get an extra hour of sleep, whether you're preparing for church, brunch, or just hanging out with friends and family. Temperatures across the PD and on the border belt by the end of this week and into the weekend, upper 70s to around 80, but with low humidity, it'll feel very nice outside.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
And welcome back, everybody. It's our special Halloween, and if you don't know, I'm Superman.
Is that your x-ray vision?
Yeah, I can see through it. It works.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding.
Oh boy!
All right, we got a
That's
great
right.
show lined
We
up.
sure do. Let's talk about today. All right, today is Tuesday. It is October 31st, and of course, it's Halloween.
And it's also National Knock Knock Joke Day.
Oh boy!
I got
can't
one.
wait.
You ready?
All right,
All right.
here you go. Watch out.
Knock knock, trick or treat.
Who's there?
Philip.
Philip who?
Fill up my bag with Halloween candy, please. Did you like that one?
Did you make that up?
I got off the internet.
He's been so excited, y'all. He wouldn't let me read this card right here that said it. He wouldn't let me do that.
No,
All
I
right.
wouldn't.
All right, so let's talk about birthdays for today.
All right, let's do
Can
it.
you imagine having your birthday on Halloween?
It would be.
Pretty
Kinda
cool.
Spooky, isn't it?
Spooky.
1963, Rob Schneider. This guy's 54 years old. Now, he was in the movies The Water Boy, Big Daddy, and Grown Ups, and of course, Deuce Bigelow. You can do it, he always said.
All right, 1967, Vanilla Ice. There he is. He is 50 years old. Real name Rob Van Winkle, hip-hop singer. And before singing, he won 3 motocross titles at the Grand National Championships.
Wow, how about that? 1980, Eddie K. Thomas. He's 37 years old. In the movies, you got to remember this: American Pie series, Harold and Kumar franchise, and the TV series Scorpion that's on now.
All right, today in history, Halloween history. Is it anything to do with Halloween?
This is, well, they kind of remind you of Halloween.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. 1998, Kiss
Yes.
kicked off its Psycho Circus tour
All right.
with a Halloween extravaganza in Los Angeles. The Smashing Pumpkins were the opening act.
That was probably pretty fun. I
That
bet
was
it was
wild.
packed out. I'd love to know how many people were actually at that.
I'll
Probably
tell
a
you,
lot.
A lot of people.
All right,
yeah.
and then in 1968, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson ordered a halt to the U.S. bombing in North Vietnam.
All right, from the Know It All Department today, are you ready? Everybody loves this one. As you well know, marriage is tough, and you have to make it work and work with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what the #1 thing that couples argue about? Everybody knows it. What is it? Money.
Money. That's
Producer
right.
got it. He got it right.
He said money.
Money.
Right there.
That's right. That's for the Know It All Department today, and don't forget it's National Knock Knock Day. Okay. All right. Now
All
we're
right,
gonna go
let's
with the
talk
top
about
5.
Yep. Top 5
Scary
Halloween
Halloween
movies. Let's see. Number 5, The Exorcist. That was in 1973.
Yeah, I like that. The head turns around. That's pretty wild. All right. Number 4, 1978, Halloween.
All right. Number 3, 1999 maybe?
I think it was.
The Blair Witch Project, which I didn't really think was that scary, but okay.
Nah, it wasn't that scary, I didn't think. Now, this one, 1974, number 2, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I interviewed the original guy that was behind the mask about 15 years ago.
I'm surprised you're
Pretty
still here,
wild.
buddy.
I know.
I'm just kidding. And the number 1, Funny Games in 1997. I've
never seen this.
Me
I've never
either.
heard of Funny Games before.
Here's the thing, though. I don't do scary movies.
I
Do
don't
you?
either.
Do you like scary
No, I
movies?
don't like it.
So
No.
someone else watch that. Let us know how it is and report back, because I'm
That's
not going
right.
to be doing it.
But you know, maybe a Superman, I could watch it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I doubt it.
That's very brave
All right,
of you.
let's do the top 5 Halloween candies. You
All
ready?
right. Yep. Go for it.
Here we go. Number 5, Reese's. Came out in 1935 and sold 306 million a year.
Wow. All right. Number 4 is Hershey's in 1900 and 324 million are sold every year.
And number 3, Snickers. 1930 it came out, 456 million sold annually.
All right. And 500 million brings us to M&M's. 1941 is when they came out.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 1. Yeah, the first 5 was Reese's Peanuts. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Now we got Reese's. This is the number 1 right there in front. Reese's is number 1 in 1928, 509 million. Do you know how much money people will spend on Halloween candy this year?
Tell me.
$9 billion.
You've got to be kidding
I
me.
am not kidding.
Well, I mean, I went to the
Yeah.
store the other day, a whole
Man.
huge bag. It's like $25 for a big bag of
know it.
candy, and that goes super fast. So
$9 billion they'll be spending on.
that's right. We have a great show lined up for today, and for your Halloween, stick around. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. I am Clark Kent.
That's right.
This is Wonder Woman. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween to you. I'm ready for action right
Believe me,
now.
you are.
All right. So we're talking right now with the Grand Strange Humane Society is with us today. And look who they dressed up. Look
Amy
how
has the
sweet.
puppy dressed up. Tell them who she is. He is. He, isn't it?
It's a she. Her
She,
name
okay.
is Ophelia, and she is R2-D2 today, even though she was not having putting this costume on, let me tell you.
She said it took about 3 people to get her on, but
It
that
was.
means that she's just a really playful pup. How old is she? And
is.
how long have you guys had her?
So we've only really had her for about a week, but she is 6 months old. So she's still got like that puppy energy where she just kind of like wants to run around and get into everything and do whatever she wants. But yeah, she's getting kind of old.
All right.
What type dog is that now? Do you know?
She, we're not entirely sure. We're thinking she's a lab mix, but we can't really put a nail
Tell
on
exactly
it.
what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
But the cool thing is getting them at 6 months. They're still very, very trainable at that age. So she could make a wonderful family dog.
She could, yeah. She's still very trainable. She listens to commands really well. She keeps finding the treats that I'm hitting
She
all
has
over
the
the
treats.
place.
She's hidden treats all over the couch. I love it. I love it.
keeps
Now,
sniffing 'em out.
now, this is your first time coming on talking to us.
It is, yes.
What is your job at Grand Strand Humane Society?
So I am the volunteer and event coordinator. So what I do is recruit volunteers, train volunteers, make sure that they have somebody to come to if need be. And then I also do events like outreach within the community. If they have planning events or anything along those lines, I'm kind of the girl they contact just to make sure that we can get adoptable pups out there and all of our volunteers and out and have a good time.
Now, you're originally from
Fantastic.
where?
I am from Northern Virginia.
And
I came
tell them
down
what
here.
brought you here.
Well, I came down here to go to school, and then I started a job at a local dog boarding location, and I loved it, and that's when I realized that I was going to work with dogs forever. So
That's fantastic.
yep.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, and the cool thing is, so you guys are always looking for volunteers, and you can
Always.
probably speak to that very, very well, being the coordinator. So it's not like they just go in and they're just assigned a job. You actually get to train them and walk them through the process. What does that process look like?
So they come in and we fill out a volunteer application. All volunteers are either 18 years of age or they come in with their parent or legal guardian. And then they attain a volunteer orientation, and then they do a mentorship session. It's with like an experienced volunteer, give them hands-on training so they know how to like get them in and out of their kennels and along those lines. And then from there, really, they're free to volunteer as they please.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank
Well,
you for being with us
Amy.
today. I'm so glad you got to come on the show with us. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again.
Awesome.
You
Thanks,
did a
guys.
fantastic job. All right, Ophelia, wave goodbye. You're going to get adopted out today. It's Halloween.
All right, we got more coming up. When we come back, we're going to find out about the hottest costumes for Halloween for this year. We'll be right back. You know I could break that if I wanted to.
All right, let's
Superman,
try
I
try
could
it
do it.
out, buddy.
All right. All right, we're talking about Spirits Halloween right here in Myrtle Beach. Now, this is where we get a lot of our costumes. This is where my shirt from, yeah. But we got to find out what's hot.
That's right. We
Yeah.
went and talked to Corey about it, figure out what the hottest costumes are for 2017 Halloween. Let's check it out.
Oh, thanks for coming in. The hottest costumes this year are definitely clowns. From the movie It inspired the clowns. The kids love the clowns, the adults want the clowns, so we have a lot of clown sales this year. We have exclusives here at Spirit, Hocus Pocus from Disney, which people have been wanting for years. We have that, and it's exclusive to us, so we have all the different accessories and costumes. It's very hot, selling really well. We also have different things from the show on Netflix called Stranger Things. It's exclusive to us, and we have all those costumes as well, and they're very popular. Superheroes, yes, superheroes is still a good seller for us. Superheroes are a staple to everybody, so definitely we're still selling our superheroes. And another hot item is steampunk this year. Steampunk has been popular for years. People have been wanting us to get it. We got it. It's blowing off the shelves. We still got some, so come on in and see us.
That's right, Spirit Halloween right over there, right over the bridge, 501, go right under the old pottery. They're right there. And hey, I was in there yesterday and everything's about gone, but
It's unbelievable.
yeah, but there's still a few items
There's a few,
left, so
I know.
you definitely have time to still
You can
get in the
still
Halloween.
You can still be Clark Kent. Yeah, and
The
I think there was
original?
a couple of Wonder Woman.
The original?
Well, the original didn't have a mustache, but this is an older Clark Kent.
Stick around, y'all. We'll be back. All right, guys, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Look at this pumpkin carving. We got Eric with us. He doesn't only do pumpkin carving, but also ice sculptures, and they are absolutely incredible. All right, Eric, tell us a little bit about
carved
your...
this one a little bit. You can see we got.
We carved this one earlier. We've got the tree, autumn. Have a nice tree with a full moon on it. A lot of intricate carving there. Today we're going to do a pumpkin on a pumpkin.
Okay, go
So
for
show us
it.
how
So
you've been doing all this.
You
now.
can probably
Go ahead.
talk and carve at the
Yeah,
same
you can
time,
do
right?
that.
I've been doing this about 3 days now. It's multiplied by a lot.
Yeah, he's been doing this a long time.
So
man.
there's a couple ways you can carve a pumpkin. A lot of people carve through the pumpkin, your typical jack-o'-lantern.
All right.
But I just carve on the outside, and we use LED lighting to light it up
on the inside.
from the inside.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
When you put a candle in a pumpkin, it cooks it.
Well, that makes
So
sense.
we don't want to cook the pumpkin.
So the LED light in this one is unbelievable. We're gonna try to reach back and cut the light.
Yeah,
off
I think
for a
after we
moment.
come
Yeah.
back from commercial
Yeah.
in just a second, we're going to turn it on so you guys can see just the cool art that he's doing.
Yeah.
Now, you also do ice sculptures. How long have you been doing this?
About 30 years.
Wow.
So
And I've seen some great ice sculptures he
yeah,
was doing.
I've actually carved Cecil out of ice.
He did.
Did you really?
Cecil's wore one time.
It,
He sure
it was
Fantastic.
for a Halloween special.
And it scared me too. It really did.
Look at that down there. He's carved us a hand.
Yes, he showed me this a minute ago. Now this, look at this hand. He carved. Now tell him what it's carved out of.
It's a butternut squash.
Butternut.
I love it. That's fantastic. And you know, this is art. It's an art. Are you an artist in any other medium but pumpkins and ice?
And no, I can't even draw a stick figure.
That's awesome.
That is
Now,
what-
people hire you to do this, the ice sculptures and stuff.
Well, with
does catering and
with
all.
catering,
Yes, of course.
so to enhance a display, we do ice, we do company logos, shot luges, things like that.
Shot luges.
So you can do everything. All right. So if I reached over and cut the switch off, you'd be able to see this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It
Can
will-
I
it will
cut the
light
switch
up.
off and show that?
We're going to talk to our director in the back. Are we going to do
Yeah,
that
all
after
right.
commercial?
We're gonna
Do it right now.
Okay,
All right,
I'm going
you go-
over to control.
you go
take
turn
over.
that off.
You
I'll take over.
We're gonna
I'll
show
walk
how
over
it
here.
works, okay?
Here, I'm gonna take
is
this
what
and
is so
turn it a
cool right
little
here.
further.
All right, we're gonna take a shot of it. Ready? Lights down.
Yep, go for it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And of course, it is not completely dark in studio, but you can
Yeah.
imagine this sitting outside on your front step
Man, it
or
really
anywhere.
lights it up.
Hey,
Lights it
how
up
long
when
did
you're
this take you to
outside.
carve?
That took probably about an hour and a half.
About an hour. That's not
Maybe
bad at
maybe
all.
a little longer.
All right, fantastic. Now, if
was-
people want to get in touch with you for catering, how can they get in touch with you?
Can call me at 843-455-7338
Okay.
or reach me icesensations@aol.com.
All right, sensations. All right, how much time we got? Let's show what you got so far. It takes a while to do this, of course.
He's got a pumpkin on a pumpkin coming, but he'll
Yeah.
have it done probably
Yeah,
by
we'll
the
have
end
it
of the
done by the
commercial.
end of the show. We can show it to you again. There it is right there where you started. See? We'll have it done by the time we get it cooked. Coming up next.
That's right,
Boy.
coming up next.
Oh,
Definitely a surprise. You may have seen it before. Our very own, well, you'll have to see.
that's right. You got to see
I
it.
come
It's
back.
coming up next.
That's right, stick around. All right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We are talking about costume contest, and I'm telling you, we've got some creative production people in the back. Check
I don't even know.
out.
I don't know if Superman can handle this
I think
creature.
Wonder Woman's going to try,
You gonna
but
help?
I'm not really sure.
Keith, look at him.
Merry Christmas and Happy Halloween!
So Halloween is almost over when here comes Christmas, but not before we
right.
talk to who?
Keith Production.
No, we know. Keith,
Yeah.
what are you calling yourself?
Oh,
Santa?
I'm Santa Claus, obviously.
All right, Keith Vonderbeer. All right, now Keith, this is what's so amazing. He makes these outfits.
Absolutely, yeah. This one took about 5 months to make, and I made most of it last year. It wasn't 100% done. It's not 100% done right now, but it's Santa Claus. It's stilts in the boots, arm
Wow, look at the
extensions
boots.
in the hands,
Hey!
and just head to toe covered in armor, fur, and just about anything you can think of. It's mostly made out of PVC. There's a lot of LEDs. There's LEDs in the shoulders and the head, and then it's just covered in blood and fangs.
Now the best part of this is you stand. You don't have to stand up right now. You can in a minute. You stand how tall in this thing?
I stand 7.5 feet tall in this thing, so I never have to ask the person in front of me to, bend down. I can't see them. Yeah.
All
It's
right.
always good.
And now you have won a costume contest, a few actually, with
Yep.
this costume.
Quite
Tell
a
us about
few.
them.
Yeah, so about half of all this won the Myrtle Beach costume contest. I was just in Savannah this weekend. I won the Wild Wings costume contest. Drove all the way back, did the Boathouse one, got second place to a group costume. So congratulations, there were more of you than me. But,
Now, how did you get into doing this, Keith? How did you get into making costumes?
I've always liked costumes. I was in the morning show. I always got a laugh when I was in costume, so it just kind of grew from there. I really like horror, so it took a turn for the worse, you could say. And then I started doing horror costumes from there on out. And I've done about a dozen. So this is my favorite one so far, and I'm working on about 3 or 4 more.
If you guys were ever concerned about our production being creative, you have no concerns anymore. This is what's behind the scenes right here at WPDE.
Keith goes out in the mornings with Amanda. They're on the early morning show. He's a
That's right.
photographer.
Morning
Keith,
show
thank you so much. Let's
All right,
stand up.
stand
You
up.
stand up real quick.
Yeah,
Go
absolutely.
up here.
Whoa.
There he goes. All right. The show is over.
Look how small I look.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We've had a great time. Tomorrow we'll be up in Laurinburg and Scotland County. Have a great time.
Happy Halloween. Y'all be safe.
Everybody.
Merry Christmas!
2. I'm going to help. Where?
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW